It's weird. That looks bad, bro. That looks bad, bro. That looks bad, bro. That looks bad, bro. And he looked like he was, he was about to get who? That was bad, bro.
FBI, open up!
R. Kelly Jr., Boston Richey is in a world of trouble. It's really bad.
No, he did not just start the video off like that, bro.
R. Kelly Jr., Boston Richey is in a world of trouble.
FBI, open up!
That's what they calling him now? That's a bad rap.
It's really bad. The situation is stemming from an altercation he had with his really young girlfriend, Tati. Boston Richey got a lot of bombastic side eyes when they went public with their relationship 9 days after Tati turned 18. Boston Richey was 26 years old. The common sense assumption here.
That's a little crazy. Do your own work. That's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't one to judge, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to judge. But in most cases, it be something about going on with them situations. It be something going on we don't know about. Do y'all work?
There is, if you guys announced that y'all are together 9 days after her 18th birthday, then you were probably on some R. Kelly Jr. activities, bro. You was probably dealing with her before her birthday. Especially when her birthday came and y'all were on vacation. And she was in your bed with no clothes on and like with your chain on.
Whoa.
After her birthday announcement. So you don't get that comfortable in 9 days.
In 9 days, right.
You don't hit her up in her DMs on the 18th birthday
on the day,
within 1 hour. And then you have her in your bed with your chains on, taking pictures on vacation within 9 days, locked in boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not what happened. Now, there's rumors that they were talking 2 or 3 years before her birthday. But this video isn't about...
2 or 3 years before her birthday?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I see why they calling you R. Kelly Jr., shorty. 2 or 3 years before her birthday is 15, 16, while you 23 is crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie, but somebody gotta call the police on it like that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody got to call the po-po on a nigga like you. If that's what's going on, I don't know. That's crazy, though. I feel like when you grown, I feel like as a man, when you pass age 25, I feel like when you turn 26, you can't be on your mama security, your mama insurance no more on full grade. It need to be a, you know, like if shorty, I feel like shorty got to be 21 and up. You got to be at least, you know, you got to be a motherfucker got at least to go be able to go get a drink with you. Like if a dude 26 and a girl 21, all right, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a younger girl, but damn, you gonna go 9 days before that. But after the 18th birthday, though, it's crazy. Do your homework on crazy.
When they started dating or how old they were when they started dating. This video is actually about Boston Richey being caught red-handed by several witnesses, man, for giving Tati the triangle, square B, X, Vegeta, triple punch combo, bro.
Oh,
apparently, Boston Richey and Tati...
with Mortal Kombat Tekken 5 on her?
He was at an event with a lot of people.
Right.
Boston Richey started tripping during an argument that him and Tati was having. The early stages of this argument was actually captured on footage. And you could see Boston Richey getting progressively more angry and irate. Starting off with snatching her phone, throwing it away. And people actually had to intervene between the two because it felt like Boston Richey was about to get physical outside in front of everybody. His back is turned of some sorts, and it looks like he's talking. But when he turns around and sees Tati is texting on her phone, he loses it.
Uh-oh. This somebody's foot. See, this is why you can't be... Oh, that looks weird. That looks weird. That looks bad, bro. That looks bad, bro. That looks bad, bro. That looks bad, bro. And he looked like he was, he was about to get who? That was bad, bro.
FBI, open up!
See, when I see stuff like that, then I start feeling like, okay, then what they saying is true, bro. I start feeling like You was talking to a girl when she was young as hell and you was grown as hell. You feel me? And the reason for that is because dudes that do stuff like that is usually the same niggas who do stuff like the video we just watched. You feel me? It's bad. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never ever ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. See?
I don't know why they were fighting. I don't know why they were arguing. But one trend that's very disturbing that I've noticed is these entertainers will wife up these women that are known 304s, that are attention-seeking 304s,
Then get mad
that
when
are
they do host
heavily
stuff.
promiscuous.
Yeah.
They will wife up these chicks and then get mad when these chicks are acting in their element. Tati is extremely promiscuous. It was only a few months ago, maybe a month or two ago, when Tati was exposed for cheating on Boston Richey with Lil TJ. Boston Richey posted a lot of sad Twitter posts for a couple of weeks, and then we've seen them right back together. So these two...
Your man card is revoked. If that's what happened, you no longer invited to the cookout, bro. We don't care about the color of your skin no more. Stuff like that is not condoned. So not only did you wife up a thotty, but after you wiped up the thotty, you called her cheat with another rapper and took her back? And then you out here claiming her as your girl, like you going places with her? If you just smacking, if you as a man, if you just smacking in the crib, you going to sleep and she going home and then you, alright, then that make a little bit of sense. But the fact that you outside, like your man card is gone, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You bogus
have
as hell.
gone through some weird stages, so he probably don't trust her. She probably don't trust him because he has cheated multiple times. So that's probably what I believe their issue is stemming from, is trust issues, right? He probably thinks she's sneaking and geeking when she's in her phone and he's acting out like a fool. Wifing up a chick who's for the streets and then getting mad she's acting like she's from the streets.
It's crazy.
Is mental illness. But apparently their altercation didn't just stop there from what we could see on camera. Apparently it spilled over. And rumors began to circulate on these Instagram blogs that would accuse Boston Richey of choking out Tati. One of the employees of the...
So I get to work to be informed that Boston Richey was beating that little girl up in the back seat of the black car service 2 hours this morning. She 2 months pregnant, by the way. Oh my God.
FBI, open up!
So you was putting the punches on her? You was going Tekken 5? Mortal Kombat on her like that? You was going WWE 27 like that? You was going UFC 5? You was going fight night on the female in the back of the black truck for 2 hours while she pregnant to him? That's crazy.
FBI, open up!
You gotta call the police, cool? They got to call the police, folks. This little boy, P. Diddy is his biggest idol. Folks, now P. Diddy is his role model, twin. Do your homework. He out here tweaking and geeking. R. Kelly Diddy. P. Kelly, full on grade. Do your homework on P. Kelly. Boston Richey, aka P. Kelly. That's crazy.
The establishment will tweet So I get to work to be informed.
read
The
that.
perspective you service for always tell how somebody behaves behind closed doors based on how they behave
When
in
they
public.
ain't on camera, yeah.
If somebody is willing to get in their girlfriend's face
In
like
public,
that,
in front of
if
people and
somebody
stuff.
is willing to be separated from their girlfriend but still trying to push past everybody to get to her,
Right.
throw their phone to the ground.
Right.
If they're willing to do that in public with 1,000 eyewitnesses,
Right.
bruh, then they would probably put hands on her behind closed doors.
Yeah.
There's usually a correlation there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I couldn't really take nobody's word for this, right? Like, listen, unless Tati herself came out, I couldn't really put any much stock into this. Because an employee...
I don't get no damn what I gonna talk about. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm feeling to put on it. If he ain't hit her ass before, he hit the today. Right now, as this video gets made, he put the pause on her. Call the police. Call the police.
FBI, open up!
Call the po-po on that nigga, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Call the police on him.
we got him.
Y'all gotta call the police on niggas like this, folks, because we can't have this going over the community. Okay? We can't have this going on in the community. This is not being condoned on the Mac Mula channel, folks. If you doing all that to a female gang, 9 times out of 10, folks, behind closed doors. And I want y'all to know, everybody around act like this was just normal, regular, everyday shit. Nobody was like, oh my God, Richie, you are tripping. What is wrong with you? No. Everybody was like, here we go again. You could tell on everybody's face, shorty. Nobody who did go back, rewind it. And I give you $5 if you can comment when you see anybody's face look surprised that this going on. Nobody looks surprised, bro. All her friends ain't look surprised. I peep everything because I've been around for forever. I can analyze. It's called a scan. You feel me? The Mako scan. Do your homework on the Mako scan. You know what I mean?
Who wasn't there being told this by other employees means nothing to me. I was going to wait until Tati came out or until Boston Richie confessed. So it looks like we got our confirmation earlier today because Tati apparently has had enough of Boston Richie putting his hands on her. So she decided to file a police report. And in this police report, she tells it all.
That nigga going to jail. He going to jail. He going to jail. Oh, for now. You can't be tweaking and gigging like that, gang. I ain't gonna lie, we don't condone that, folks, on neither side. Any domestic violence is not being condoned, folks. You bogus as hell, and she pregnant, gang. You bogus. I don't care what she doing. You bogus, gang. You bogus, folks. If you getting that mad over the thought, folks, leave the thought alone. Why your feelings still attached? As a grown man, though, let's just play it cool, though. As a grown man, you know she a thought. You know she was just cheating on you last week. You know she got a bunch of niggas in your phone to the point where you snatch her phone, get mad, twin. Why you even still caring? Why do you have any type of feelings? If you gonna smack, smack. If you gonna crack, and get the hell on, man. You feel me? But the fact that you actually in your feelings and you actually like care this much, gang, that's crazy to me, twin. Cause if you got the little hoe with you at the club, then that's cool, gang. Ain't nobody tweaking on that. But it's you that's being lovey-dovey, gang, and it's like you embarrassed. So you snap, gang. You can't be embarrassed, folks. Just, I don't know, man. Niggas be tweaking. But I'm just speaking on if it is true. It might not be true, though, because bitches be lying, too. You never know.
She breaks down everything that happened that night. The first thing that really caught my eye was the state of Texas versus Jalen Taheen Foster, which is Boston Richie.
Uh-oh.
Felony charge, assault, family violence, impeding, breathing. That caught my eye because this ain't no he said, she said. This is what she said was enough for the police to come do their investigation, find out that there's probable cause to arrest him for family violence. There's witnesses saying he did this stuff. So this is not just, yo, we taking her word for it. These girls be lying. No, this is, her word was substantiated enough to where the police had enough to charge him with a felony. And there's witnesses too, by the way, who can attest to everything that she's saying in this police report. It starts off by them saying they believe Jalen, Boston Richie, did.
What did I tell y'all, gang? what I tell y'all, what I always tell y'all, niggas, folk. When you young, find you a nice, wholesome, pretty woman. Settle down with her, stay with her, kick it with her, marry her. If she not the one, leave her and find another girlfriend, gang, until you find the one. Don't be out here just with all these studies, folks, because don't nothing good come from it, gang. If that nigga was at home married, he'd be cool. He wouldn't even got mad to the point where he thought about putting his hands on her. He wouldn't be, like none of this would be going on if it was two healthy people in a healthy relationship. Do your homework on healthy relationship. But that's just brother knowledge, Mako talk. Yeah.
It then and there unlawfully, intentionally, and knowingly caused bodily injury to Tatiana Charles. Hereafter styled the complaint a person with whom the defendant had a dating relationship by impeding the normal breathing and circulation of the blood of the complaint by applying pressure to complaint's neck. It will continue and state that on March 30th between 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., Tatiana Charles, hereby referred to as the complainant, she stated that she and the defendant, Boston Richie, who is her boyfriend, was at Saki Outdoor Pool event for an event. When the defendant grabbed her phone from her hands and began arguing with her and later took her other phone. The complainant stated that the defendant and she had taken two separate vehicles to arrive at the event. She said once they got there, she asked the defendant for her phone back from the vehicle. The complaint stated that when she got out of the vehicle, the defendant had exited the vehicle and pushed her into the second row of the vehicle. He arrived at the location and began to choke her with both hands around her neck. This next part confirms to me that Boston Richie is a professional. This man is a professional woman beater. He understands exactly how to do it.
Right.
What we're about to hear next really shows me this is not a one-time occurrence.
I had a homie I found out he was a professional woman beater. I had to stop fucking with him. It was bad, folk. And he used to hit the girl in the body, folk, so that her face, it was toe up, gang. I had to stop fucking with niggas like that. I'm like, bro, we can't kick it if you be tweaking like that. Like, I'm sorry, gang. You gotta go seek help. It's something wrong with you, folks. Shit. And I don't know how deep what's wrong with you go, so you gotta get the hell away from me, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Pray for the girl, but I can't do that.
This isn't a second-time occurrence. No, this is a man who has perfected the art of putting his hands on women. The complaint stated that the defendant had choked her for approximately 6 to 10 seconds. Choking her approximately 20 times in 2 hours. In the words of my brother Rockstar 2800, man, God dang. This man was choking her out for 6 to 10 seconds, 20 times over 2 hours. This man was airbending with her breathing, man. No. This ain't a laughing matter, bro. Boston Richie, you wrong, bro.
Stop telling jokes then, bro. We not supposed to be laughing, and you cracking jokes. You talk about she was airbending. Come on, gang. And and then I'm an asshole for laughing. But you telling jokes. Come on, bro. Fuck.
Bro, you was avatar training with her breath, bro. Bro, this man was choking her out for 6 to 10 seconds. She passed out and then bring her back to life. She comes back to life and he... Nah. Bro, this man was trying to be Avatar Roku. I can't even say he's Aang, bro. This man is Avatar Roku in his final stage. This man done mastered the art of airbending. This is sick. But it continues, okay?
Please read
so he
the damn
choked her
thing,
out
Flacco.
approximately 20 times in 2 hours. The complaint stated that the defendant, on 2 occasions during the assault, had pushed her down to the floor of the vehicle and used his knee and his body weight on her neck to stop her breathing for approximately... Oh, nah, bro. This man now got techniques to do this?
How can you do this to a
bro,
female?
You is a deviant, bro. You are a delinquent of the highest order, bro. During the strangulation, the complaint stated that she believed she had lost consciousness, felt dizzy, lightheaded, tense, weak, and had vomited 2 times in the vehicle. The complaint stated that she felt as though she was going to die. The defendant had said, if you call the police, I might as well kill you. Boston Richie, I don't want no smoke. I'm not gangster. I call the police too.
I tell you, You better leave me the hell alone. I call the police on your ass. Quick. Shit.
But I got a question, bro. I gotta say what we all thinking. All right, we all thinking the same thing reading this, bro. Where was this energy for the dude you snitched on? I'm sorry, bro. Because reading this, he sounds like a demon.
Yeah.
Why wasn't you a demon in that interrogation room? We was all thinking and not just Flacco, bro. Boss, y'all don't put it on me, bro. We was all thinking it, bro.
No,
bro,
you was
in that
thinking,
vehicle
that,
acting like the spirits of Bupak Shakur and Briz Breezy done possessed him, but was in that interrogation room acting like Tekashi 6ix9ine. You out of pocket, bro. This ain't cool, homie. This is not cool. But it continued, right? And when she tried to get out of the car, the defendant said,
She also
"You're not getting out of this car." She also said there were 2 other people in the car as the assault took place. The defendant did not stop until a mutual friend of both of them had got in the car and prevented the defendant from continuing the assault on the complainant.
Right.
The complainant stated that she was 4 to 8 weeks pregnant, and the defendant is aware that she is pregnant. She said she wanted to press charges against the defendant. So, you know, they came, they made their report, and they charged him. This is sick, and I might get some flack for this, but I'll be one of the only ones to point out the obvious. Boston Richey is only popular when it comes to women because he brags about tricking.
Right.
He raps about tricking. He brags about buying women, spending a lot of money on them up front. So when you get with a man who openly brags about buying women with his money, then you can't really act shocked if he treats women like his property.
Right.
Boston Richey is somebody who spends a lot of money on women, brags about it, you know, raps about it, women love him for it. So don't act surprised when he starts treating these women like his property.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
All right? There's something
Flacco
there.
don't be lying, though, folks. Flacco be a lot of things, folks. But he ain't no liar, folks. Folks, them is not no liar, folks.
Are not just giving out these extreme amount of money because they're good guys, bro. They do it for power and control.
Bro.
Boston Richey, to me, he been somebody who was a little off. Like when his ex-girlfriend exposed them for sending their intimate videos to other people, bragging on it.
He did that.
I knew he was a weirdo then.
Oh,
that's what I
didn't
said.
know he did that.
The last messages in our phone before he sent his mama the screenshot of me telling him like, send my money right now, because he told me he was gonna send me $5,000 if I make the post about it being fake, the transactions being fake. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. He like, I'm gonna send you $5,000. So he sent me $1,000 on Cash App. I refunded him. Don't send me no half-ass payment. Send my lump sum. Like, what? Like, are you cool? He was telling me how he got court on Monday and none of this finna matter. And I told him like, I hope you go to jail for life. I hope you stay in there. I hope you die in there. Like, you was a kid. I hope you stay in there. She trying to make it seem like I'm extorting him. Ain't no extortion when a nigga exposed you. How could you extort a nigga, a millionaire that exposed you? Of course, you don't want me to sue you. So yeah, give me what you gonna give me. Or we could go to court about this. I could sue you for everything. Why would you ever? It ain't about no or none of that. Why wouldn't you send you in your video? Why would you send me? Boom. Let me go back. It started from when your son out here sending my videos out. He lied. I don't have any videos of us. I got a new phone. Stop playing with me, fool. You know I don't play them type of games. She was a weirdo. This is a screenshot of the girl telling me she got shit of me.
And she got videos,
blah, blah, blah.
right. And how else she get the
blah,
video?
Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. So, boom. A few days later, the girl actually sent the video. This how this started. You mentioned money. When you do something wrong, you think money solve everything. Like,
this all came out because apparently her and his girlfriend was going back and forth, and then she posted a screenshot of him sending her $5,000, and it kind of appeared like he was just sending her $5,000 just because she never stated why he sent her $5,000. But you know that was sort of like
this is bad,
the mic drop on his girlfriend. But then his mom came out and said that, she was extorting him for $5,000 and he didn't just send it willingly. Mm-hmm. So apparently he's sending her $5,000 because, again, this dude is just doing some weird stuff, man. Sending home videos that him and her made to random IG models that he wanted to bang.
It's looking
sending
bad,
it over
bro.
like, yo, look at my performance. Look at what I do. Bro, it's just bizarre behavior, bro. Right?
That's
it's
weird.
bizarre.
That's what he was doing?
Now, I believe that these accusations will hurt him more than, the snitching allegation, right? Because with snitching, for the most part, Only street
It's
dudes
over.
are upset at snitching, and in 2025, bro, even the street dudes don't care about snitching like that no more.
Right.
But with the woman beating accusations, his entire brand right now, because street dudes ain't really follow him no more, his entire brand right now is he's known as a trick. He's known as, you know, the dude who makes pandering music to women. So now the
Right.
women is thinking, oh, well, bro, what?
Right.
Oh, you's a monster. Oh,
Right.
we are done.
Right.
Now your female audience is gone for it, bro,
Smoke.
right? Because you're not somebody who was like a sex symbol,
Right.
or you're not somebody who was
Flacco really cooking. Flacco be cooking, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been saying for, I want to give Flacco some credit because Flacco right now, gang, is the 2012 academics right now, folks. 13 years later, he the 2012 academics, folks. You feel me on that Warren Chirac type shit? I'm telling y'all, folks.
right? Like you was just looked at as somebody who made some pretty good pandering music. They can live without you, bro. This is bad.
This
Bad. Yo, let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that this is gonna?
I don't know if I believe it. I'm not gonna say I believe it, but it's just more after more. It's just keep stacking this thing, and it's just like after a while, gang. It's like, folks, I gotta believe these people. And then I see the video. That's what did it for me. Now, if I didn't see that video and I just heard all this, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be careful because sometimes girls be lying. I would have did all that. I would have said all that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, girls be telling the truth too. So it's like you can't really never jump to conclusions. But after seeing that video, his ass, he's one of those. He one of them. He one of them strikers. I'm telling you right now, for he putting all the paws on them. Lord Jesus, ma'am. Good job calling the popo. Y'all can hate me all you want. Good luck calling. Good job calling the popo. Hold up. Shit, niggas like that need to go take them niggas that need to be in jail. Not me when I get a speeding ticket. I'm gonna take you to jail for speed. What the fuck? Why am I in here with two people that robbed each other and a woman beater? Why? What are we doing? You feel? Damn. Oh, fuck that.